So now we are going in the kitchen. So this is the dining table, which is actually a part of the kitchen platform as well. So if you use it from that part of the house, this is a dining table, which is basically a very good sized table, which can incorporate good six number of people. So you can have two more chairs here. Also, this is a part of the kitchen counter, but still, when you place your chairs here, I have gone for this. I have gone for this slot so that there is a space for you to have that proper leg room. Now if I think it from kitchen perspective, this is my main kitchen countertop, and these are the storage sections. So these are the storage units by Hafele. I've got for slim boxes, Hafele slim boxes. So you see this very efficient, and the soft close is very subtle. So now these are four baskets, four deep drawers which we have gone for. Now in this basket I've also gone for a second basket or a second drawer over here. So for the cutlery or things like that, definitely this can suffice. Now this is a bottle pull out. Bottle pull out, you see a glass railing here. Also there is a second bottle pull out here. So oil bottles and everything can be comfortably placed here, and because of this glass railing there is no fear of they toppling down. So this is unit number 1. Unit number 2, this is your cutlery, cup, saucer, and the thali section. This again is a pull out. This is spice pull out. Because it's a spice pull out, I've gone for two sections. This is section number 1, this is section number 2, and this is section number 3. We have a magic corner here. I'll explain you the magic corner fitting. All the fixtures what I've used are by Hafele. So this is a perfect magic corner, perfect utility. Now here again I have got two deep baskets. Basket number 1, again it's a soft close. Basket number 2. So this section is actually decided for bottles. So this is a bottle pull out. What you see, there are bottles kept here. So you can have your water bottles kept here. So it's again in 2 layers. So maybe you can have your bottles at the top, and below you can keep some other multi-utility things. This is basically a garbage dustbin boy. So now this is again the section for your water purifier. So water purifier can come at the top, and here maybe we can have a small shelf, something like that. So in case if they have the other requirement, it can be kept here. Then also you have this section wherein you have some crockeries to be kept here, or maybe some other things lined up to kitchen. You have this as an open storage. Then you have this unit. So this what you see is basically the ducting of the Hafele chimney. So the chimney ducting has been traveled in that manner, and this is also another section wherein you have different storage options. I've also gone for an uplift section here, so in case if there is any maintenance for chimney, this becomes very easier. At the same time, the side spaces also could be brought to utility. Now on the top you have loft. We have gone for a loft. Now here when I go to this part of kitchen, they always wanted a small counter where when you come from outside, you get some things, you get some supplies. They didn't want to keep it on the main platform because that portion is visible from the living room. They wanted a surface, so you get this surface. Maybe when you're coming from out, you can just keep the things here. This is slightly raised, so I've got very good size of drawers over here. So these are the 3 drawer arrangement. Plus this section, they wanted to have some grocery storage to be kept, and they were very clear of having SS baskets. So that is how we have gone for this. This is the section for microwave, OTG, and again this is a utility section wherein as and when you require, so extra supplies could be stacked there. Now this is basically a kind of a display, your regular cereals or anything as such can be stacked here. At the top you have loft. Now this loft again is in two sections, because below below the loft there is sub loft, and there was a space which was left, from the refrigerator and the loft area. So I thought giving it, a second loft, because of the color it is not looking too much and you get a very good storage space. So this is a refrigerator, and it's basically a convertible refrigerator, so you have very good space here, and followed by the freezer and the other arrangement. Now my favorite is this part. So I wanted to actually go for a tall pantry, but because this passage is going inside, I didn't wanted that congestion. To avoid that congestion, what I've gone for is this tall pantry. So in this tall pantry, what you see, there are sections where you can have, and the depth is also quite comfortable. This is around 7 inches, so all your snacks and other supplies could be kept here. Now we are going inside, and here is your main kitchen sink. So this is a kitchen sink with two bowls. So this is the faucet by Kohler. This they didn't wanted that typical GTPT section. They wanted an open area. So this is basically will take care of all the utensils which you have cleaned, plates, and again the other arrangement. Now below this here, I've gone for a pull-out tray. So utensils and other things could be kept. And again, this is a detergent pull-out. So this entire pull-out, this is also soft close. So this section is basically designed for your laundry. So this is a wash tower by LG, and there will be a Dyson vacuum cleaner mounted here. So the entire area becomes very functional. And I've gone for an additional faucet here, so that for cleaning and mopping, all the water and anything if required can be just used from there. So for this door, the film which we have used is a bit opaque kind of, so that there is no much visibility of the area there. So I think that's it from the kitchen side. One thing which I've missed saying is the color combination. For kitchen, we have gone for a very subtle shade of cappuccino. This is very light cappuccino which we have used. This is acrylic finish. Acrylic is by Cincolite, and profile sections what you see are again in brush gold finish, because I didn't wanted that typical rose gold combination. It is too overrated these days. So I've gone for that. Now if you talk about the cooktop, there were both the options open, wherein you have this as a hob or you can keep as a cooktop. My client were comfortable in keeping this as a cooktop, so we have not gone for the recessed section. So this is also by Hafele. Chimney what I've used is again by Hafele, and this is a very efficient one. The most important factor which I liked in this chimney is this space. There is a very good clearance. What happens is, while you're cooking and when you're completely engrossed in the cooking, there is nothing which will hit your head. This surface becomes very clean, very easy to operate, and because of this grill here, the cleaning is also very easy. You just have to pull this, wash it, it's done. So lighting, if you see, I've just gone for plain flat ceiling. I've gone for Philips lights. Yes, I've gone for a lot of profile lights. Like if you see, even below the platform, I've gone for profile light. So at the night, if you don't want much light, you just put this profile light on. The entire area gets illuminated. So there are profile lights in all the glass sections. So depending on your mood, wherever you want, you can have those profile lights. Also, there are profile lights here. If you just use this profile light at night, even that is sufficient. So basically, task light and ambient light is what is very vital while designing, and I feel there has to be a good balance between the task light and the ambient light, because having too many ambient lights are not into they don't serve your purpose as such. So if it is a combination, it is a win-win. So that's it from my end. Thank you so much.